Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. It is your girl Mrs. Binachci. Today hubby and I, we're out here in the nature taking a walk, and we wanted you guys to walk with us as we discussed creating a safe place in your relationship. So let's take a walk.
My queen.
My king.
Hey, unakaa fiti?
Thank you.
Hey, check hizo boots. Your jeans na hiyo t-shirt ya black. You look good.
Thank you. You look good too, babe.
Nimeweza?
Umeweza re.
Hapo sawa. Lazima tukae fiti. So babe, as a woman,
yeah.
What do you mean when you say safe space?
Safe space is when I'm talking, you're listening to understand. You're giving me a space and a room to feel loved.
Yes.
My emotions are safe with you, you know?
Okay, I get it. So, that goes to men and women too.
Yes.
Because I need to feel like I have safe space too.
Yeah.
Yeah, so let's get in this conversation and
Let's
see
get it.
what is needed to men and what
Yeah.
is needed to women when it comes to safe space, and the things that makes someone feel that they don't have that safe space.
Yeah.
What are the repercussions of not having safe space?
Oh, that's a good question.
Yeah, and how do we create that safe space? Because I know men needs it and women needs it.
Yeah.
Because in a relationship, it's for two people.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we both need it. How do we create that safe space?
Okay.
Yeah.
To answer the first one, repercussions
Yeah.
would definitely be pulling away from that person. Right? So pulling away, like in the sense of distancing yourself,
Right.
would be one way. Shutting off, right? So not expressing your emotions and your feelings.
Yeah.
It can really be a lot of things, but those would be like my two top ones that I would say. And then what do you think are the repercussions from your side?
I think shutting down. Shutting down is one of the things that, when you talk about safe space, that's the most dangerous one, because if I shut down on you, that means I can't share anything with you.
Yeah.
So, as a woman, babe,
Uh-huh.
what does women have in common when it comes to safe space? When women has it and when they don't have.
Oh, okay. I would say when a woman feels that she has a safe space,
Yeah.
she will do anything and everything for her man.
Right.
But when that's gone, forget all that. Forget it. She will shut down. Shut down everything. Everything will be shut down.
Do you mean like they would just leave you?
No, they're not gonna leave you. They can still stay. However, they just know deep down in their hearts that this ain't working out. Like, this ain't it. So they'll just shut down. They'll just be existing in their relationship. Yeah. What do you think about that?
I think men has the same thing too. You know,
Yeah.
when a man shuts down, he does shut down, and I think they just do the same thing as women. When someone shuts down, it doesn't matter if you're a woman or a man. You just shut down, you know. And those brings certain repercussions where you're just in a relationship, just physically,
Right. Not emotionally, and mentally.
yeah, and it's really bad. What are the things that you think you as a woman, men do to ruin that safe space, or not even avail that safe space for you as a woman?
Definitely not being heard. Like, our emotions are not being understood. That would be like the biggest.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or if a man is like yelling, being like verbally abusive,
Yeah.
stuff like that is, I would add that to the list.
Okay.
Yeah. Or like being dismissive, like the girl does. It's like the girl in his life.
Yeah.
It's like she doesn't matter at all. Yeah.
So there's no even time to listen.
Yeah. There's no time to listen at all.
Do you
None.
think that is contributed on how you as a woman goes to the man? I think when there's lack of communication, and that's what you're saying, like
Yes.
I'm not understanding you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if that fails to be there,
Yeah.
I think it ruins the safe space.
Mm-hmm.
Even me as a man, I would feel the same way,
Yeah.
because how you come to me matters.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you come to me in a good way,
Mm-hmm.
I should be able to listen and understand you.
Yeah. That's
Or,
facts.
yeah, if you come to me in a chaotic way,
Mm-hmm.
that's a problem. Same, if
Yeah.
I come to you with chaos,
Yeah.
you will not understand me.
Yeah.
Because the thing is, you don't have to shout for me to understand you,
Oh, that's so true.
and I don't have to shout for you to understand me.
Yeah.
So it's just, I feel the lack of communication in it
Mm-hmm.
is what might cause someone to shut down, you know?
Yeah. Communication is everything, babe.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely everything in a relationship. Like, you can't move forward, add or subtract to anything in the relationship without communication.
Now you madam and a fish. You want to
Yeah.
go fishing?
Yeah, one day we should.
Yeah.
One day. But I know nothing about fishing. Nothing.
Na tena kutembea mtu anachoka. Hey,
I know, right?
you're getting old.
Okay, no. That's why we gotta keep walking.
Where?
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Mm-hmm.
you know, as we were talking,
Mm-hmm.
communication needs to be right.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, communication needs to be straight up clean.
Mm-hmm.
Because if I don't understand you, then I will not understand how you're feeling in the inside.
Yeah, yeah.
I have to understand you verbally first,
Mm-hmm.
by how you speak to me,
Yeah.
you're communicating to me about the issue that are inside of you.
Mm-hmm.
There's some issues you cannot address by being physical. You just have to communicate.
Yeah.
So if there's no good communication, that means that's ruining the safe space, you understand?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, communication is definitely very important. And understanding. Oh, and I got another good one, babe. The other good one is give or take. Compromise.
Compromise. Can you give out an example?
Okay, compromise is, for example, maybe we're both on two different spectrums. Like, I want to do this, you want to do that. But it could be like, for me, I don't want to compromise, which means I just want to stick to what I want.
Oh yeah, you want things to go the way you want.
Right, my way, and that's
and
it.
that's final.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
That's
So
a good point.
that's a good
right
one.
there.
That's a
yeah.
real good one. Yeah.
Yeah.
So compromise, that needs to be in a relationship, because you're not going to always be on the same page together all the time.
Yeah.
So it just needs to be able to balance out, because if one person feels as though that the other one is never compromising on anything, you're not going to feel safe, because you're going to be like, well, I always feel like you're like this all the time, and you're not compromising on what I
you
like.
just feel like I want things my way.
Yeah.
Or I feel like you just want things your way, and if it's not your way, or if it's not my way, things are not okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I wanted to add something else about communication.
Yeah.
I'm not supposed to communicate to you with just actions only when I'm burning down inside of me. Maybe nimepita tu hapo in a certain way, or I'm just showing you attitude in ways. You know, you will not even understand me.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah, you just see me acting in a certain way. Unashindwa huyu mtu ni nini? You know, I think people need to create that space of where you are free to go tell your other person, hey, you just did this, and I'm not feeling good about this.
Yeah.
Rather than I try to use gestures or attitudes to try and get you. You understand? I feel hiyo ni kama watu wanafaa they need to work on that if they want to create safe space. What do you have to say about that, though?
Okay, the first thing that has come to my mind about that is, let's say, for example, if I'm like that, right? If I'm that woman who's like that, I'm showing you my frustrations through my attitudes. Probably already, I'm already feeling like I don't have a safe space to come talk to you about whatever it is that's burning me. Yeah.
So you just use attitude and gestures.
Yeah.
Do you think that is already ruining? It's even adding. It's like you're adding more gasoline on fire. You understand? You see, you're trying to get to me to let me know there's something that is not straight with you. You need my affection.
Yeah.
But the way you reacted and showed me attitude made me angry. To a point now, I'm reacting to me being angry. I'm reacting in my own way. Maybe I don't want to be where you are right now, or I'll just be quiet completely, or I'll start shouting, or I'll just leave.
Which is worse.
It's worse, you see.
Yeah, that's the worst, babe. That's bad.
Yeah.
Because when you leave, or when the guy leaves, or the woman
Even
leaves,
the woman, it's for both sides,
it makes the relationship even harder.
Yeah.
And it makes reconciliation even more difficult.
I know, man.
Relationships are complicated.
Yeah, but
it's so complicated.
Relationships have one thing in common, and I think communication is everything.
Yeah,
man.
Communication, I think that's just that's the number one. That's everything.
Number one.
That's everything. Because the way, like what you said, is the way that you come to your significant other and express your emotions and your feelings. That matters the most.
Yeah.
Because it's either going to be like your spouse is going to take what you're saying in a good way, or they're going to get offended and leave, like you're saying, or shut down,
and then,
things like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so creating a safe space starts with communication. Number 2, how you communicate, and also having the mindset of conflict resolution. It's just not like, oh, since we're in a hard time or in a hard season, it's like, oh, we're going to just quit, right?
I know.
It's conflict resolution and forgiveness, babe.
Yeah. Forgiveness, that's a big one.
Yeah, that's
because, man, forgiveness. That's really good.
Yeah.
That's a deep one, because
very.
You can't have no safe space if you can't forgive.
Yeah, you can't. You cannot.
I don't know how to explain this, but you just really need to know how to forgive and move on to another, because conversations don't end in relationships.
Oh, never, ever.
They always vary. There's smooth, and there's rough, and there's tough ones. And sometimes, if you hold on to the last one, you can't have this conversation right now, or you won't even have, your heart won't even let you have another conversation in the future.
Yeah, that's true.
So that's why forgiveness comes in. You're like, I can hold on to the last conversation that I felt like it was not a safe space for me. You know, so you have to forgive and move on.
Yeah, very true.
Honestly, because sometimes it's just like you said, compromising. You compromise and be like, hey, we disagree to agree, and this one is not favoring me today.
Yeah.
But it's coming from a good place. But you will not have understanding if you don't forgive.
Yeah, forgiveness is the biggest, because that's the only way you can truly move forward.
Yeah.
Especially if you are in that season of trying to create that safe space for your significant other.
Yeah.
And another thing that I would like to add is setting boundaries. Setting boundaries and knowing the limit of where your spouse can get, and you also knowing where your limit is of where you can get, because I feel like sometimes we can get used to the other person, and then there's no respect, and therefore if there's no respect, boundaries can be crossed.
Really, really correct. Yeah.
So that's the one that I would definitely add.
Is setting boundaries.
Setting boundaries within yourself and for the other person. So that way you're not being disrespected, and you're not tolerating disrespect.
Right. But how do you set boundaries, babe? Like, or would you say, what are the things that people who are in relationships, what are those things that they need to set boundaries on?
Well, it's a conversation to be had.
Yeah.
Right. So, for example, I can tell you, babe, if I get mad
Yeah.
and you get me to this limit, just know that we really not going to be okay.
Yeah.
Because you're pushing my buttons.
Exactly.
So, I've already told you where my limit is and where I don't want you to cross because I know myself and I know how I can be when I get there.
Exactly.
So, that's why that boundary is being set.
It's supposed to be set.
Yeah.
Yeah, like setting boundaries, like knowing the limits where you get.
Yeah.
Like it's just like giving each other a signal. Man, kiniona hivi.
Yeah.
Usiendelee. Don't push me over this, you know.
Don't push me over the edge.
Yeah, man, don't push me like over the edge.
Yeah,
And
don't
go on
push
the other side, you know?
Facts.
Yeah.
So, well, with that being said, guys, it is Mr. and Mrs. Binachci here. I hope that you enjoyed the vlog today as we discussed the items and the things, all things related to safe space.
Baby, nimekuachia
I did.